At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kobe White.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now the starting group for Orlando. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Carter. Pass to Giddey. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Wagner. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Now, here's Ball. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And he makes the first.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Second free throw, no good. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Here's Vucevic, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Vucevic a screen on Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, easy call.
And Greg, for Buzelis, basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here is Carter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston. No good on the 3. Giddey with it. Defended now by Wagner. Giddey against Wagner. And Giddey gets it to go.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Here's Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Orlando shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything, Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And the second free throw, good. Chicago with the ball. Ball kicks to White. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Ball sets a screen for Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey making the defenders look like they're on ice.
The Magic trail by 4. Banchero outside. Stolen by Ball. Plays it in off the breakaway. Here's Wagner. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Now, here's Wagner. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And using that size inside to find the look. Nice work there by Wagner.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Magic. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, the Bulls, a couple spots below.
Checking out Chicago. They've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Now here's Giddey. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Buzelis. No good on the triple. The Magic trail by 4 to the right side. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket tonight.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Banchero. Vucevic a screen on Suggs. 4 on the clock. Suggs against Ball. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Caldwell Pope pass to Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
And it's tied up with that one.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams has checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
White wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner against Ball. Now here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. Can't connect from short range. And it's Giddey in the corner. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Wagner outside. Banchero a screen on White. There's Wagner with the three. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. Picked by Vucevic. Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vuce setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Carter outside. Now here's Wagner. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Chicago leading by 3. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Number 1, the Magic.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Ball dishes to Williams. Caldwell Pope against White. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. Ball against Wagner. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Wagner outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Ball surveying the defense. Here's White. Offline with his 3. The Magic trail by 5. Banchero finds Suggs. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Ball, the pass to White. Bulls moving the ball around. It's White on the wing. Over Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls leading by 3. Williams, a screen on Suggs. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Ball. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Good on both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Suggs against White. Smith sets the pick for White to the paint. And then Smith with the jam.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Magic trail by 3. Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Here's White. After the basket by Franz Wagner. And White kicks to Williams. Here's Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Jones. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Anthony's checked in for Orlando.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Jones. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. Still without a basket. They set the pick. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Outside, Jones. Pass to White. Smith with a screen on Anthony. 5 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
The first free throw is good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for White. The Magic trail by 6. Outside Anthony. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Rebound by the Bulls. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Here are the Magic now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Pass to Giddey. Shoots. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Dosunmu. They need this. Banchero finds Isaac.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 6-point game. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Anthony. Here's White. Drops it in from 11 feet. White's got 7 points.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
There's a good screen to the middle. Pass to Black. Banchero with the screen. Black, no good. And here is Giddey. Lets it go from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Chicago leading by 8. Jalen Smith is out there with Collins. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Dosunmu in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And that one falls for Jones. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's Black. Scoreless thus far. Outside Anthony. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Franz Wagner.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Gary Harris is checked in for the Magic. That one is no good. The Bulls leading by 9. Giddey the pass to Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Banchero. And the rejection by Collins. On the wing, Dosunmu. Hasn't made one yet. Smith with a screen on Anthony. Here's Jones. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Anthony. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Misses the baby hook. Bulls shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside, Jones. Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Gary Harris.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
The Bulls have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And both free throws good for Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Pass to Isaac. No good there. Smith with the defensive effort.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside, Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A moment here to see the numbers for Black, averaging 9 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
And that one falls for Jones. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Pass to Banchero. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. We have a dancer. Let's see those dance moves. No, thank you.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Bulls third.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Smith sets the pick for Jones. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Banchero, that's good.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now here's Jones. 10 points for him. Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 12. Pass to Anthony. 13 feet away. Itadze. Yep, that one goes in there.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Jones with it. Isaac picks him up. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Banchero, a screen on Giddey. Pass to Banchero. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jones looking for an opening. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got 14 points for the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Anthony against Giddey. Good.
Anthony.
Jones with it. He's got 14. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. It's good from long range. Giddey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I know Giddey would rather shoot threes straight on, but being versatile makes him even more effective.
Anthony against Giddey. Shoots from the line. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
First one falls for him.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosumu. And Ball subbed in for Jones. And both free throws good for Anthony. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. At one point, they led by 16. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. White's got 10.
Man, you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks. Now here's White. 17 points for him last game against Miami. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 14. Pass to Banchero. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Ball. Here's Giddey. Nice defense from Wagner.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
That's good from Wagner.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. Both free throws good from Wagner. The Bulls leading by 12. Vucevic, the pass to Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. Back to Vucevic. It's stolen by Carter. Banchero against Williams. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Banchero's got 10.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Giddey finds Williams. Outside Ball. And stolen by Wagner. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 10.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Outside White. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Suggs, they get it again.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Paolo Banchero. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, putting up 26 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. Look, he is more than capable of delivering.
The first free throw is good. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. Both free throws good from Banchero. Bulls leading by 8. Now here's White. He's got 10. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up, finishing what he started.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And that one falls for White. The Magic trail by 11. And here is Suggs. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Carter with a screen on Herter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wagner missing. The Bulls leading by 11. Williams kicks the ball. Back to Williams. Suggs with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. Fourth, Kobe White.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Both free throws good from Suggs. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to White. Here's Herter. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Wagner. And here's Herter outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now Wagner, 10 points for him. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Here's White. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic trail by 7. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Wagner against Williams. Pass the ball. Williams kicks to Herter. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Caldwell Pope dishes to Suggs.
2 minutes.
Pass to Wagner. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Mind the lane.
Smith is checked in. That's good from Wagner. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside, Ball. It's tipped. Stolen by Carter. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Suggs has got 8 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
And he also went to town on the glass, imposed his will, chasing down misses all game long. And to put things simply, this has not been his forte.
Here's Suggs. Rebound by the Bulls.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Over Carter. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Suggs. 8 points for him. The shot that time, not on target. Smith with the defensive effort.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
White, good.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Well, Orlando shooting straight 49% from the field. Wagner passes to Carter. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls leading by 6. Ball with it. He has 5. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. There's Wagner with the 3. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to City Park and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they've played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Chicago leading by 3. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Ball. Can't hit from the elbow.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Carter against Vucevic. Carter looking around. 6 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Pass the ball. Vucevic against Carter. Vucevic down low. Bucket is good. Vucevic has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Chicago. Caldwell Pope outside. Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Banchero with the ball. Off target with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball kicks to White. Vucevic a screen on Carter. Here's White. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Banchero. The shot from the low post is good. Banchero's got 14.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Giddey against Wagner. Carter with a screen on Giddey. Here's Wagner. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Black's checked in for the Magic. Outside, White. Fast to Giddey. White looking around. Now, Buzelis, just 3 to shoot. Here's the teardrop, and Ball with the lay-in. He has 7.
And Ball has put in a lot of work to add that floater to his game.
Suggs against Ball. Caldwell Pope outside. Carter inside the three-point line. Chicago grabs the miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Ball kicks to White. Bulls moving the ball around. Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Offline with the baseline jumper.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Banchero dishes to Carter, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's White on the wing. Giddey sets the pick for White. Gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got 18 points in the game.
And right now, White red hot. And just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Carter against Vucevic. Suggs looking around. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for White. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
So it's Chicago now. 3-point lead. Pass to Buzelis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. And it's Suggs with the rebound. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Now, here's Banchero. Giddey defending. Banchero, that's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Ball. He has 7. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero finds Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Vucevic. Over Carter. No good, unable to end this run. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. A 2-point game. And here is Suggs. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Banchero outside. And it's off from 3-point range. The Bulls shooting well. They're at 45%. Giddey the pass to White. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. White's got the game tied up here for Chicago. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Anthony's checked in. Here's Banchero. 16 points for him. And it's Suggs missing. And let's get an update on Franz Wagner's injury. David, any news there?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Magic. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. He'll have to set the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Suggs, screen on Williams. It's rebounded by Giddey. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Over Anthony. Giddey, no good.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. Williams against Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Carter with a screen on Williams. From deep. And it's Banchero missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ball finds Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Smith checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Josh Giddey. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bitadze's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Chicago trailing here. White down low. He's covered by Banchero. A baseline J. Black grabs the board. Black's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. And it's Banchero missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. RJ, you say this all the time. For a young player like Patrick Williams, reps are so important.
He's had a tough start to his career. 2 injuries in his first 4 years that ended his season. Every young player needs to get a rhythm. They need minutes, and they need to be healthy.
Here's Banchero. 16 points for him. Rob. White against Anthony. And White kicks the ball. Pass to Dosunmu. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now, here's Ball. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Here's White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Patrick Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Suggs. And Harris subbed in for Cole Anthony. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Black. Still yet to score. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Now Jones, 14 points for him. And again, Chicago, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Harris passes to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero draws the double. Harris misses. Well, Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Dosunmu's shot is off. Orlando trailing here. Banchero with the ball. 19 points in the game. With a tie. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So it's Orlando now. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Zach Collins is out there with Smith. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Now here's Isaac. For 3, Harris hits it from three-point range. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Banchero. And Harris wide open. He shoots. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pass to Jones. Left side Collins. From outside the arc, Black grabs the board. Black's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Banchero with the ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Here's Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And Banchero, here we go.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Outside Collins. Pass to Jones.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Trey Jones.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. So for the Bulls, Williams comes in for Smith, and Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner comes in for Goga Bitadze, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And so Jones nails both of them. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harris looking it over. To the middle, trying to find Suggs and gets it to him.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Jones dishes the ball. Suggs against Jones. Oh, that's blocked. And now Orlando on the break. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 23.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Now here's Giddey.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Giddey. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he can't hit the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Harris passes to Banchero.
Jalen Smith, second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Paolo Banchero. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero. No free throws, good from Banchero. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ball, a screen on Suggs. Outside, Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. 6 to shoot. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones.
Mind the lanes.
Mind the lanes.
1 shot.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Wagner as screen on Jones. Suggs, a 3-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading. Jones, the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the basket by Harris.
A pretty free look for 3-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Now here's Jones. Ball, a screen on Suggs. Here's Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Collins checked in for Smith. And he sinks the second.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Suggs up top, defended by Jones. For 3, Harris. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. And that one, good. Giddey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Trey Jones. The Magic making a switch here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Yeah, he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
The Magic trail by 3. Pass to De Silva. Suggs against White. Here's Black. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. Knocks down the 3 ball. Banchero's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Williams looking over the floor. Ball no good. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Suggs kicks to Black. Banchero outside. To take the lead, pass to De Silva. Stolen by Ball. On the wing, Giddey. Driving the lane, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you can't get too physical with Giddey, or else he will draw the whistle.
Josh Giddey. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Magic. And both free throws good for Giddey. Orlando trailing here. Now, here's Suggs. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Here's Black. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Ball, the pass to Giddey. Here's Bruce Ellis. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd assist on the night. Suggs against Ball. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. To the paint. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Carter.
I mean, out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Giddey with it, working on Black. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Giddey's got 11 points in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Suggs passes to Carter. Back to Suggs. Driving to the basket.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Suggs. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. At one point, they led by 16.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Now, here's Suggs. Suggs, screen on White. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Bulls leading by 3. And here is Ball. Here's Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Ball. And that one comes up a bit short.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Carter to tie it up. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball with it. He's covered by Suggs. Ball dishes to White. Here's Giddey. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Because he can commit from all 3 levels, Vucevic is a tricky cover.
At the line for 2, Nikola Vucevic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Vooch doesn't get to the line as much as you would expect, but he does shoot a good number from there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
Pass to Banchero. Yes, and the foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Free throw, good from Banchero.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now, here's Vucevic. No good from 11 feet. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Banchero finds Suggs. Back to Banchero. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Buzelis.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Ball against Suggs. Ball the pass to Vucevic. Over Banchero. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Ooh, Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Ball against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Banchero's got 13 points in just this quarter. Ball against Suggs. Vucevic gets double team. Here's Giddey. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Banchero. Pass to Giddey. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Here's Black. Off target from downtown. Banchero with the screen. Here's Suggs. It's in!
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Here's Vucevic. Bullseye!
Timeout.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
This would tie it. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Nick, great win tonight. Good performance by you. How surprising is it that you contributed to the game in so many ways?
I mean, I wouldn't say it surprised me. I always knew I could play at this level, but I just play hard, just play hard and get things happen. I don't try to force anything. I just let the game come to me, and I play hard. Rebounds, like I said, it's a lot about effort. That's what I can do every night, and points are gonna come some nights, sometimes they won't. But I just take what I get and just keep playing.
Well, you did it all over the floor tonight, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Josh Giddey.